Alright, now we can go ahead and remove the clutch springs, followed by the pressure plate. It seems to be in good shape, and then the clutch pack. Next, we can remove part of the push rod, but be careful, there's still more in there. One hugga, no duggas. Here's the nut. Now remove the washer and follow it up with the inner hub. We're looking for notching here, but everything's looking good. They're just marks. Remove the splined washer. That'll allow you to pull the clutch basket, and let me tell you, this thing not in as good a shape. This is exactly what you don't want on the inner hub or the basket. Remember when I said careful, there's more parts to the pusher arm? Well, there's a ball bearing in there and a whole other shaft. And finally, the last part of the clutch is the linkage arm. Next, we're going to remove the shift shaft. It comes out as an assembly with the ratcheting mechanism. We're not doing nothing with the cam yet because, well, we can't. You'll see why. Remove the snap ring for the idler gear, and remember, always check for shims. Now pull the gear off the shaft and check the back. Oh yeah, we got another shim, bud. Remove the kicker spring from its hole to relieve tension, then the assembly will pop right out. How many hugga duggas? Crazy, my phone caught better footage of that nut flying than NASA did that entire trip, bud. Anyways, now we can pull off the main gear. Don't forget the key, don't want to lose that. Then slide the collar out of the oil seal and off the shaft. Well, now we got two strip bolts side by side. The one I just stripped came out no problema with a pair of vice grips. The other one, no shot. We had to use an easy out. So satisfying, but when it doesn't work, so crushing. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and remove the dowel pins, but one of them is stuck, so we'll get to that in another video. I know it's been a long 4.5 minutes, bud, but it's time to split some cases. The key here is to give it a couple cranks, then give it a couple love taps with a rubber mallet. More cranks, more love taps. You want to make sure the case is coming up evenly. If it binds up at all, stop. Again, make it a habit to check for shims. Some bikes have them, some don't. This one has one right there. Okay, now the fun part. We get to work this tranny out of here as an assembly. This one actually came out like a breeze. Now remove both shift fork pins. We're going to do a quick sweep for any shims. And remove our two last dowel pins. They came out no problema. Bruh, this thing's tiny. Remember when I said there's nothing I could do with the shift cam yet? That's because the shift cam is welded to the shift drum with a bearing in the middle. Stupid design. What if the bearing fails? You gotta buy the whole thing? And for the color of that trans oil, honestly, this ain't too bad. But please do your damn maintenance. Alright, the Yz80 engine is officially torn down. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna remove all the bearings and get the cases prepped to be sent out to Luke at Fathead Racing.